you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twyla. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode. Alright, so look how nice the garden is, Adam. So good. Wow, look how nice that looks.
English countryside.
It sure does. The gardens are beautiful. What a way to... what a grand opening. Now you're probably wondering where we are. We are in...
So we're in Kilmore, just north of Wallen in Victoria.
And we've just arrived at our Airbnb. And sorry, the sun is so bright. But this is our room. So we're just going to go in and check it out. We'll show you what it's like. And the reason why, I should say before we go in, that we've got an Airbnb this weekend. It's going to be over 40 degrees both days, Saturday, Sunday. So, and it is already hot today and it's Friday night. Like, it is late. And look at this, how bright it is. So anyway, let's go in, check out this, and then we'll work out what we're doing for dinner. All right, here we are. Oh, wow. How nice is this? Oh, and you get the view of the gardens, which is so nice. Look at that. What a view.
We're staying here. So Bindley House.
Bindley House. Oh, yeah, so this is the house. So that's the house over there. And this is what it looks like. So beautiful. We'll show you that later. And you might want to turn some lights on. So it does come with a kitchenette. So this is it here.
That's a kitchen. That's actually a kitchen.
Oh, yeah, proper kitchen. Sorry, and microwave. So there you go. And then the view, isn't it beautiful? And, yep, so you got the bed there. Now it's got to be boiling, so we won't get to probably use the fire. What a shame.
I think we come back in winter.
Yeah, we should come back in winter. And it does come with a couch, got a table, and then really it's just the bathroom, isn't it? Which must be through here. Oh, and did we mention a spa? So there you go. So there's your toilet. So it's all a bit, looks really nice. And, oh, even that.
Should be bougie. I like
it. Bit bougie, huh? Twyla's liking it. And it's pet friendly. All right, well, now you seem all nice. We'll go get our stuff and ruin it all and bring it all in, hey? Hey, Adam, just as I walked out, look, I've just noticed we can look at the stars tonight. We've got a little skylight up there that looks up to the sky. And the owner's got 2 dogs, and Adam just spotted one of them. There he is over there. I don't know if you can see him. There he is, about to walk off. But there's meant to be 2 of them here. I think Twyla just found the dog. She's, hello, come to greet us.
Yeah.
It's your new friend, Twyla. So as part of the room, obviously because it is a B&B, you do get breakfast included. So they leave that in your room. So let's go check out what they've given us. All right, Adam, show us what we've got for breakfast on the selection.
What would you like for breakfast?
All right, go.
You've got cereals.
Yep, so you got 3 different types of cereal.
Yeah. You got teas.
Oh, I like all the different teas. Look at that.
Bread.
And
And then we have
and then you've got jams and
then condiments. And then we have noticed that in the fridge is like a full breakfast. This is like great. Eggs, bacon, tomatoes.
Eggs, bacon, tomatoes.
And there is some mushrooms in that bag.
Oh, wow. So down, they've even got tomatoes, the eggs.
So it's a full breakfast.
And a full yogurt. And I even like the fact they give you a full milk and a juice. How good's that? I like this. I don't mind having to... When you get all that, I don't mind having to cook.
Well, you can cook it.
Yeah, I'll cook. How you going? I've just met the owner's dog. Hello. Anyway, I'm going to go unpack the car. All right, we're unpacked and we're going to head out and find somewhere for dinner. I do have something I want to cook in this episode, but we might leave that for tomorrow night. Look how beautiful this garden is.
I wonder if I'd sell that.
Stunning. What's that? Adam's
Oh, I'm
hungry.
just fantasizing.
And Twyla has been a good girl. She's met the dog, and she doesn't really care less. So that's good. We thought she might start barking at the other dog. But anyway, let's head out for dinner and see a little bit of this town now. So we're now up on the main street. Now this is a double story, but the land slopes. So this is at the front, it looks like a single story. Look how beautiful the gardens are out here also. And then up here, you can see the sign. So 1862, the building was built. There's quite a bit of traffic on this road that we're on. It's a bit of a thoroughfare, this town. But check out some of these buildings there. We will be showing you so many gorgeous buildings in this town. Let me turn the camera around to show you the ones we're walking past now. So these are some of the buildings on the other side of the road. These are bluestone. That was a courthouse. And then you've got the post office. And I'm not sure what that was, but if we go up later and I'll see what it actually was. Or red brick. But beautiful. Hey Adam, is that the skinniest town hall you've ever seen? Pretty, but. All right, we finally found somewhere to eat. We're at the Irish pub. This is the pub here. Max Irish Pub. Check out this menu. There's a lot on here. I'm going to pause and have a look. And then, let me see the doing. No, that's it. That's the side. So they let us walk through the pub with Twyla. You can't actually get to the beer garden without walking through the actual pub itself. So walk through. Doesn't look so pretty here, but it's not bad back here. Looks quite nice. It's got some fake grass and plenty of seating. There's a party on over there. But yeah, so we're just going to go in and order our meals. What's wrong with your beer, Adam?
It's too big. I just wanted a schooner.
He just wanted a scooter, but I got him a big one. Hey, we're not driving because we're in walking distance to the hotel, so you can have a big beer.
It's the whole bladder.
It's very funny. I always say the person at the bar they always go, do you want a schooner or a pot or whatever they say? And I always say, a big beer, please, because I don't know the names. I always forget which one they're called. All right, our meals are here. So, Adam, this is looking...
I've tried to go a little bit healthier.
We're nowhere near the ocean.
No.
But this looks pretty bloody good.
Yes, I've got the grilled barramundi and scalloped potatoes and the vegetables, and it's really, really good. So it's been a while since I actually had fish. We didn't eat seafood at home. So I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. And I've got steak. Check these chips out. Look how good they look. Veggies. And then I've got a pepper sauce. Medium rare, of course. Only the best. And, all right, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
All right, we've left the pub. It was quite nice, the food. And we met some of the locals, which were nice enough to tell us about some of the bakeries in town. There's about 4 different bakeries and cafes. So who knows who we're going to pick? They gave us a few suggestions. And they had a few different suggestions, so we don't know who to trust. But anyway, we're walking back and I've just seen this. So I might just film this so you can see some of the old pictures of this town. And look, here's another, this is a private owned building now. But look, there's such gorgeous buildings. And then all of a sudden you got a modern building. It's really weird, well, it's not weird. That's just the way it is. But anyway, let me show you some of these pictures. So it looks like this is how it looked back in the day. And we've got some information up here. And then in this picture, you can see them putting up a street lamp. And there's the old buildings. There is an old building behind here that must be doing up or something. And then here's another one. Look at this. Oh, now that's that building. I'm pretty sure that building's still here. Is that the one behind us? No. But, yeah, they've got some great photos here. Adam, look, just found this. The old post box. How cool is that? Post box. Right, it's getting dark now. We're just walking back, and this is the side of the, I think it was the post office, but it does have... They're the people that we met at the pub. So, yeah, the telephone office it was. And we did find out what the red building was, so I'll go over there and show you that. Adam did some reading up, and it is private now, but it was the police station. So there is a year on it. So 1891. There we go. All right, we've just gotten back and we're thinking it's time to have a spa. But before that, now, if you're wondering before when we showed you around the place, there was no TV. Well, there's no TV because you're meant to be here to relax. No, I'm joking. Inside the cupboard, they've actually got a TV that wheels out like this. So you can have it, you can put it away in the cupboard. You don't have to have a TV. You can be here relaxing, or you can bring your TV and have a TV. So Adam and I actually thinking we've actually brought our cable. We can plug into it and plug our computer in so we can watch a movie. But otherwise, yeah, we're just going to pour the water and have a spa. All right, we're sharing the spa with Twyla tonight. Hey, Twyla. I think she wants to hop in with me, but Adam's chickened out. But anyway, bon appetit. Oh, not bon appetit, but bottoms up. Cheers. Twyla, do you want to hop in? I don't think you're allowed to. I don't think it's in the rule book. Sorry. Good morning. We are up and we are ready to face the day. We're up nice and early because it's going to be, how hot is it? 42? 37. 37. Did it drop down? Anyway, it's going to be hot. So we thought for Twyla's sake and for us, we would head out early. We're going to go get a coffee. We're going to show you some things in town. And then we'll come back, have a nice big breakfast with what they left us. And then later on, we'll go out in their car because it's got aircon and show you a few more places around town. Let's head this garden. You just could look at it all day and night. And that house is so gorgeous. All right, just walking past the Hudson Park. Look how nice these flowers are. But we'll go back to this park after we go get a coffee. We didn't have a coffee back at the B&B. We just had some toast. And now we're going to head over and grab ourselves a coffee because we heard there's a good coffee shop here. All right, here we are. Woohoo! But they're not open. And look, they even had a dog bowl for Twyla. So we're now
Next stop.
We'll keep looking for a cafe. Anyway, guys, you missed out. We would have given you a good review. Hopefully. All right, we found a bakery. This looks good. All right, we'll go in and I reckon we'll get a coffee and check all this out. Oh, the window looks awesome. Wow, what a selection. That is huge. And there are so many pies. They must get so busy. But I can see why, because it's a pretty busy street. Like, they would get so many people driving back into Melbourne or driving out of Melbourne, popping, grabbing a pie. They got the tea rooms here also, so you can go in there. And then they've got this really nice undercover area. So you've got a pooch. You can sit out here with your dog and, grab something to eat, drink. But a really nice place. So Adam's back with our coffees. We've got our coffees. And what else did you get in the bag?
Oh, just cheese and egg, fish.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. And now, if you're wondering what bakery it is, because I didn't even say it, it's the Kilmore Bakery and Cafe.
And tea room.
And tea room. Well, yeah, we can see that there. So that's the bakery we're at, because there's another one across the road. I think that's another bakery. And then there's another one up the street. So I think there's about 4 bakeries.
Coffee's good.
Coffee's good? Ooh, nice. We're going Harvey's and Adam just pulled it apart and the cheese just came. Look at that cheese. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Tastes good too, doesn't it? Oh, look, Twyla's getting some.
Bit of pastry.
What do you reckon, Anna? It's nice, isn't it? So we're just back in Hudson's Park. We thought we'd show you their memorial, which is in the gardens. This is it here. Right, now that we're caffeinated, we've come down to the Kilmore Creek because supposedly there is a art trail along the creek. So that's what we're looking for now. All right, so the first thing we found on the track is these signs that just explain about the history of the Indigenous people and the area. So if you want to stop and have a read, you can pause that there. And they're all the way along this track, but we haven't come across the art walk yet, have we?
What? No.
But what interesting facts have you found, Adam?
Well, no, I just read this bit about the clan that was here.
Yep.
Belonged to either the Bun... I can't pronounce this.
Yeah.
The Bunjil or Wang Moiety.
We'll go with that.
The Wedgetail. But that lookout that we went to.
Oh, yeah, we went to that lookout. Yeah, and you can camp there for free.
It's the same eagle.
Oh, I remember. And the lookout actually was in the shape of the wedgetail. All right. Well, let's go see what's on the next board. This next board just shows you the different animals they used to eat in the area.
Who?
The Indigenous people. Well, you probably eat the kangaroo. Have you had kangaroo before?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Have you had emu?
No.
Adam, do you want to do a quick workout? Oh, you're going to do one? For real?
New Year's resolution.
Go. Adam's going to do something. Let's see. All right, come on. You can do it. Oh, there you go. You did a trick.
Okay. That's it for the day.
Oh, I think Adam could definitely join the circus.
I'm buggered.
What do you reckon, Twyla? She's a bit worried. It's actually a really nice walk. So we're at the back of the Hudson's Park, and you got the creek on this side. Then they've got a skate ramp at the back of the park. They've got play equipment. There's kids all playing on that over there. It's actually quite a large play area. All right, we've come to the conclusion that we were lying to everybody. We think we thought it was an art trail, but I think it's just a history trail. So we still weren't going to show any more of these boards, but so if you walk along, it's a really nice walk, like you've seen it along the way. But yeah, it's a history trail, not an art trail. All right, so now we're going to the old Kilmore jail. The dog was just barking at Twyla as it went past. There's an old church there. Just found another old building. This one was built in 1857. What's that sign say? So it's a Smeaton family home. There you go. Adam's just invited himself in. We don't even know if this is private or not. There you go. They've actually done it all up inside. Don't know if it's privately owned or what it's going to be, or if it's going to be a business, but beautiful building. Well, it looks like we found our jail. Let's head down to the front of it. Look how nice this hedge and all the greenery they got. I'm sure that wasn't there back in the day. But it's very green. The main reason we came here...
Oh, well, the cafe's closed.
to check out the cafe, but we don't know if the actual jail's open, but this is closed until...
2 weeks time.
In 2 weeks' time, so we missed out on coming to the jail cafe. Oh, what a view. Really cool. Well, these lights are nice.
Yeah, lampshade.
Yeah, and then they've got the actual doors. Here's the old Kilmore jail. How nice is that? Let's have a look inside through the peeping hole. All right. Oh, look how nice that is. Oh, we're definitely going to have to come back here one day. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And look at this knocker.
It's all like...
Let us in.
Normally it's let us out.
Yeah. Oh, this
It's
is
all
this.
like original. Like,
Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, let's head down to that sign. Let's see if the actual prison's open. All right, unfortunately, this is closed as well. It's just the time of the year, I think. I honestly thought things would be open, being that it's Christmas time, but obviously not. These guys are probably away for Christmas, and that's why it's not open. So anyway, this is the other side of it. And yeah, hopefully, if you come visit Kilmore, you will be able to come visit and get yourself a coffee and have a walk around. Definitely a great spot for a photo. Look at that. Come across that old church that we walked past before, and looks like it's ready for a makeover. It's got this fence up, and we were at the back of it, and it's actually like almost the back part of the building is almost falling over. So wonder if it'll be done up and turned into something else. Okay, we're back from our walk back from the jail. Now we thought we'd cook some breakfast since we'll take advantage of everything they left for us, which I'll show you in a second again. But then we've come back. Look at this view. It's so beautiful. Adam's doing a bit of work on his computer. I'm going to cook the breakfast. But yeah, let's just have another look at everything they left for us. And no wonder why we didn't actually go out for a proper breakfast today when you have all this here. So again, this is everything they left us. So I'm going to cook up the bacon now. Eggs, mushrooms, tomato, bread, and not just any bread. They actually went out and got us some really nice bread. Orange juice. I'm going to make some coffees. How good's this? All right, that's Adam's done. He likes his eggs totally burnt. And he doesn't want tomato. Anyway, we'll see what he thinks of this. As Twyla looks at me. Yes, you want some of this? Adam, here you go. Oh, can you put your computer aside for a second? Bon appetit.
oh, looks good.
Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? The view does as well. And then you've got mine, which is with the lot. I reckon that looks pretty good. All right, we're out in the chimney. We thought this is a good way to see the sights in air conditioning. But the first place we got recommended to come here, and we're so excited. It's called the Meat Room, and it's a Providore, and we thought we'd buy a whole heap of stuff. But unfortunately, let me turn this camera around. Today. As Adam just said, it's closed. But anyway, we're just going to have a little spin in and we'll show you. So this is it here. And then the actual business is in this shed over here. Look how nice that looks. But we'll be doing a UE. So yeah, they've got outdoor seating, so you can most likely bring your dog. We haven't asked, but that's where it is. We're really not having much luck in this town, are we? We're still seeing beautiful buildings and things, but we're just nothing's quite open. It's just the wrong time of the year to be here. We were just driving back into town when I noticed the Kilmore racecourse. Now you can go here for lunch, and they do have pokies and all that kind of stuff there, I'm pretty sure. But what I wanted to stop for was these sculptures that have been carved out of wood. And look at this. It's got a horse with a jockey on it in full racing mode, if that's what you should call it. And then over here, they got a lady, maybe grandfather with a kid on his shoulders. They got the guy where you place your bets with. And then there's another guy, I don't know if it's a jockey or a young guy, behind cheering on the horse. How good's this? Also, if you want, you can come down here and do the walking track. So there's actually a walking track. They have it all laid out on this map here. So if you want to pause it and take a look to see how far and all the rest of it is. But that's there. That's an option. And then we couldn't find the art trail before, which I don't think exists, like we said. But I did find a bit of art here. And it was metalwork. So they had this bird And then they had like a fish. And then this is, if you want to pause and read this also, it looks like this is going to be even a bigger exhibition. They've got the concrete there ready for the next bit of artwork. But then on the way back, look at this. I've just realised these have been carved out of an old tree. These trees must have been huge to be able to carve all this. That's amazing. Look at that. Now that we're back, we've been watching a bit of Netflix. Adam's started us into the TV, so that's been good. Watched a couple of movies, kept out of the heat. Now I'm going to whip us up for dinner. Now, I did bring the air fryer with me. I've got a great recipe. So if you're at a caravan park, something really easy you can make for a whole heap of people. You will need a fry pan as well. Let me turn around and show what I'm making. I'm going to be making some spring rolls. Now, I've done spring rolls before on the episode with Mum's recipe. This is very similar to my Mum's recipe. The only difference is I'm going to be using this chow mein mix to go inside my mixture to give it a bit of flavour. And here also, Mum uses 2-minute noodles, the 2-minute noodle packets, to get her flavour. So I'm going to be using this. Adam's going to the fridge. What are you getting? I'm making dinner, Adam.
Twyla's dinner.
Oh, Twyla's dinner. That's all right. Twyla, you're allowed to have dinner. All right? Anyway, back to this. So, pretty simple. You're just going to need some garlic, carrots, thinly sliced cabbage, and then I've got, you can put onion in if you want, but I've actually got some spring onions we had left over from Christmas, so I'm using those. Obviously, your chow mein packet, you can get these in a couple of different brands. It doesn't matter what brand. Your mince, and then your spring roll pastry, which is really thin and it stays frozen and it does defrost really quick. So I suggest getting a wet tea towel to put over it while you're doing it. But we'll pop that in the freezer for now and we'll make our filling. So I've grated up my carrots and now I've just cut up my cabbage, but I've cut it real as thin as I possibly could. And now I'm going to cut it again. Now I'm only using a quarter of a cabbage, literally a quarter of a cabbage, because there's a lot here. I probably won't use all. I've done 2 smaller carrots, but if you've got 1 big carrot, that should be enough. So you just want to cut that up into little bits like that. So get your pan on. I pop some oil in there, and then what I want to do is get my mince in. You don't have to wait for that to warm up. Just chuck your mince straight in, okay? And then start breaking that up and getting it nice and brown. All right, then we're just going to pop a teaspoon of garlic in. Also, you can throw in your spring onions. And then in goes the packet of mix. Pop that in. And then slowly, we're going to introduce the cabbage, but we're just going to mix that through as we put it in. Now that's mixed through, I've just taken that off the heat for a second while I add the carrot in, and then we'll get it all happening again. Right, now I'm going to add half a cup of water, and mix that through just to get the all the contents nice and soft. Right, now that is nice and soft and it is ready and cooked through. We're just going to let that sit to cool. So we need to get it nice and cool before we can roll them into spring rolls. So I've unwrapped my pastry, and what I've done is I've wet a tea towel. So I've brought a tea towel with us. I've wet it, and these are our sheets. And all I'm going to do is cut them into 4. So straight down the middle. And then we want to go the opposite way as well, like so. All right. I hope that's cut all the way through. And then we want to cover that back up until we're ready to start rolling them, because to keep them nice and moist. And then I've also got a cup of milk, which I'm going to use to seal them. So all you want to do is dip your finger into the milk and run it down 2 of the sides like that. Then we want to get our filling and pop it in. You don't want to overfill them because they will pop, especially if you're frying them, but we're going to be putting them in the air fryer, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then you just want to get that like so and pull it up from there, tuck in the sides, tuck, tuck, and then roll, 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 and there you go. There you've got your first spring roll. So now I'm going to roll about 100 of these, and then we'll have dinner. Ooh, now that was a workout. I've been busy, as you can see. I'm just preheating my air fryer. I've just popped it on. Just pop it on anything, 180 degrees. Just leave that on for a few minutes, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just using a spray, so oil spray, and then I'm just going to give them just a light spray over, like that. Okay, and then we'll open it up, and we just want to lay the spray side down. Okay, so you just want to lay it down like that, as you can see. Now that I've got them in, I'll give them another spray on the other side, and then in they go. And then just have it on 180 degrees, and then check it in about 3 minutes, and then we'll flip them over if they are nice and brown. That's what we're looking for, just nice and brown. Depending on how thick you make them, that's how long it's going to, it depends on how long you'll be cooking it for, but just check on them every 3 minutes. All right, so these guys have been in for just over 3 minutes, nearly 4 minutes, and I'm liking the look of them, so now I'm going to spin them over and do them on the other side. All right, so all we're looking for is them to be nice and crispy, and these look fantastic. These are ready to serve. Now, I've just got to cook these up. All right, well, there we go. What do you reckon, Adam? Well, I should look. Did it take a while? It took a while to cook them.
You can't have these, Twyla.
Sorry, Twyla. Sorry, you can't have these. Yeah, no, it did take a while. Now, like I said earlier, if you've been watching us for a while, I made these with my mum when we went camping, but we just cooked them in oil. So you just fry them, in oil. So you can do that. No problems at all. But I just thought this would be a great way to show you how you can use your air fryer. If you've got one in your van, you're at a powered site. There are some people at the moment using the low voltage ones when they are off grid. So that is, you can get them. We haven't got one, but yeah, I'd definitely love to try to find one, give it a test and see if it runs our power out. But anyway, yeah, so there's a few different ways you can cook these. Now that you've had a few, what's the verdict?
What do you have? 2.
Okay, well, what's the verdict?
It's nice. But so this is the air fried. I think I prefer either we cook them longer so they're more crispier, or deep fry them, or bake them, which is kind of the same.
Nah, I wouldn't bake them. I'd more deep fry them.
You know how they're crispy in the fish and chip shop?
Yeah. Well, you can have them super crispy if you fry them. So
okay, next time.
But yeah, you can get them crispy in the air fryer. I reckon they're crispy, but I think you just dipped them too long in the soy sauce.
I've got hardly any sauce.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I think they're great, and either way, but I have to admit, they are better fried. Cheers. All right, Twyla, did you enjoy dinner? You ready to go to bed? You got your bed? You're not too sure about that, are you? All right. Well, we're going to bed, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Oh, wow. What a beautiful morning. Like, it's been so hot, but today it's actually quite overcast. And I thought I'd bring my coffee outside and show you a little bit more of this garden. That is absolutely beautiful. They've got a barbecue area here. So if you do come here, and considering that so much has been closed since we've been here, just being here at the house, we've just really enjoyed our times. Normally, Adam and I, as you all know, are running around frantically trying to find things to film and show you guys. And this has probably been one of our more relaxing stays. We've kind of been forced to slow down because a lot of things are closed. But yeah, so this is a part of the garden that you can come use. There's a couple of there's a smaller table over there, a bigger table, and you've got the barbecue there. But I'm just going to enjoy the gardens and our last morning here. Now, there is a tower I want to look for. It's actually the tower from the prison that they moved up on a hill for a lookout, so I can't wait. I'm hoping we can find it today. I really do. So anyway, let's finish this coffee and let's see what else we can put into this episode to show you and entertain you. Cheers. Before we leave today, I thought I'll give you a bit of history on the house. So like we said at the start of the episode, it was built in 1862 for Dr. Frank Lane Bindley, which the house is named after. Some of the trees on the property are over 100 years old, and where we stayed used to be the old stables that are now 2 beautiful cottages. We also found out inside the 2-storey bluestone building is an actual morgue that was used by the doctor before the hospital was built in town. All right, we're all packed up. Everything's back to normal. And sadly, we've got to say goodbye to this beautiful place. Hey, Twyla. Twyla. Oh, glad she's interactive. All right, our first stop on our tour is to come look at this beautiful bluestone building, which used to be the hospital. Oh, is it still a hospital? Oh, it still is a hospital. Look how gorgeous it is. What year was it built, Adam?
Doesn't say what year it was built.
Oh, okay.
The oldest section was built in 1859 is the oldest section.
Which would be this part, I'd say.
Which part?
This part. Here I go again, assuming. Always assuming. Shouldn't be assuming. But yeah, so that's it there. It's going to go up. There's a little path to take us up to see it up close. Adam's just looking in windows that he shouldn't be.
What's that?
I said you're looking in windows you shouldn't be.
Well, windows are clear. So
it's got a few modern cons now. And this is the front of the hospital. So obviously that's the new part.
okay. I think it's full administration.
And then
The old building.
this is the side of the building. Well, here's some information. They've got a little plaque here that you can have a read of. You just want to pause. So we actually borrowed this pamphlet off the B&B. They don't know we borrowed it, but we'll be putting it back in their mailbox. We haven't been to the information office, but it has all the old buildings. You can actually there's 2 tours. They both can be walking tours, but one's right in town and then one's out of town. When I say out of town, like a few blocks. Yeah, so we're just going to have a check out a few more of these really nice buildings, and I still want to try to get to that tower. Okay, so we've made it to the tower. It was a bit of a, found it hard to find information how to actually get here. But we finally found the walking track, and then we were about to get out and walk it. And I said to Adam, I go, why is this like ages away? And so we didn't do the walk, and we kept driving, and it was the walk. If you start at the start, I think it's probably going to be, I don't know.
It's a good place to start.
It's a good start. Anyway, we're here. So this is the tower that, the watchtower, where the prison guards used to stand up top and watch over the jail that we went to yesterday. But they moved it up here as a tower to look out over the views. So we're about to walk up it. There is another board over here which I'll film that has a bit of a story on it. I don't know if it's actually about this or.
Yeah, we found the location by going down the road to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
That's the easiest way to go about it.
Yeah, so you just follow that road past the hospital, and eventually there's a reserve that you just pull into, and then you can do the walk from there. But like I said, it would be a massive walk to here, but we kept driving and we found it. So here we are. The worst directions ever. Okay, there's a lot of information on this board. So what I'll do is I'll do what I always do, and I'll just film it like this. And if you want to pause and have a read through it all. Now we are going to head up these steep stairs There is warnings saying when it's wet, it's slippery. So, and just take care of your kids. All right, let's do this. Yeah, these stairs are really steep. What idea? What happened?
Nothing happened.
Oh, yeah, Twyla's not going to be able to get up there. Wow.
Okay, you go up.
I'll go up. It's going to make me sick. I'll go up there. Oh,
What's wrong?
it's giving me vertigo.
One flight of stairs.
Yeah. Those stairs are. All right, I'm going to go up. Adam, I think we'll just wait. We'll take it in turns, Adam. Adam. We'll take it in turns, I think. Poor little Twyla. All right, so here we are. This is the view you get from up here. It's absolutely beautiful. The race course is just over there. If you follow it around, a bit of the town. And then also, I don't know if the trees are going to cover this now because the trees could have grown since I'd seen someone come up in here on another YouTube video. And they could see Mount Franklin from here. Now, if you know Mount Franklin, that's a place that Adam and I love to camp. It's an old extinct volcano in Victoria. And yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find it. I should be able to recognise it. Adam, did you really think this through?
Yeah.
How are we getting it down?
Are you going to grab it?
Okay.
The same way. Okay.
Oh, my Lord. All right, now we've got the whole family up here. I can't believe we brought Twyla up here. Oh, my.
How many people could say they did that?
Yeah. Twyla, you're such an adventure dog. I'm worried.
King of the world or queen of the world?
Now, I was just saying that supposedly from here you can see Mount Franklin. What direction do you reckon it would be in?
Google Maps?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's look at Google Maps. All right, we've enjoyed our time up here. We couldn't find Mount Franklin. Now, Adam's going to go down first and I'm going to pass Twyla down. Yeah, so, okay, I'm rethinking this. Well, we're rethinking this. Adam's coming back up. I'm going down because I'm taller and he's going to pass her down. He made it down, Twyla. Thank God for that. Here comes Adam.
So you stress too much?
I wasn't stressing. Look, when it comes to Twyla, yes. She's the most important thing in their lives.
Okay.
All right, let's head down. Just come back down. Now, this is where we originally were going to park and do the walk. There's a sign saying the tower, you know, this way probably. But, yeah, thank God we didn't, because I'll show you how long the actual walk would have been if we had done it. Not saying that. We're just a bit time poor and a little bit unfit. Maybe later in the year when I'm feeling fitter, we can do a big walk like this. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around and show you the walk, how far it is. So if you want to pause this and have a look at the information, they've got plenty of information on this sign. I'll go a little bit closer just so you can see it a bit better. But this is the real reason why I wanted to show you. So we're here, and that's where we've just come from. The tower is there. So it's quite a bit of a walk. Anyway, if you want to do the walk, there it is. All right, we've driven down to St. Patrick's, the church, beautiful church. It's literally straight down the street from where we just came from, where the tower was. So we've just driven straight up, past town and up the hill. And we've got the beautiful church here. Now, it was built in 1857. And one detail I do like about it, it has like some sort of bird and looks like maybe a lion. I'll zoom in. Right next to where the drain is. Look at that. Like little gargoyles. And then I'll go across to the other one. Look at them. Now, I'm pretty sure the town's name, don't quote me on this, has something to do with these churches, like town of churches or city of churches or something. But there is a lot of if you're into churches, coming to look at them, there is plenty in town to look at. All right, thought while we're on the subject of churches, we're just behind the jail because we just wanted to see if anyone was at the jail today and see if they could give us a sneaky tour. I doubt that's going to happen. But anyway, just behind there is this other church. This is privately owned now, beautiful one. So I don't know if they've redone it and now they live in it, or a gorgeous church. It was built in 1864. I can't pronounce the type of church it is, what religion, but anyway, there it is. So let me just film the side of it, but it's quite cute, and it's definitely not as large as the last church, but yeah, it looks like they have converted it into a house. How beautiful. Now, I thought also I'll drop in to show you, well, I'm not going to go in there, but the caravan park. There is a caravan park just on the outskirts of town. You're literally across from where the Woolies is and the Coles, which is good. And you can walk straight into town from here. So, yeah, so if you do want to come here, but you don't want to do a B&B, and you want to bring your caravan, camper van, tent, whatever, bring these guys and you can stay with these guys. So just come to Harvest Store. They got outdoor seating out the front and down the side. So if you've got a dog, good place to come. And it's across the road from the bowls and the the gardens, basically. So this is a menu if you want to take a look. And Adam's just going to go inside and order our meals and coffees. Twyla's happy. She's got her treat while we wait for our food and coffee. All right, Adam got a croissant with cheese. And I got the big breakfast burger. It comes with egg, bacon. It's got a relish on it with a hash brown. Very nice. Enough treats for Twyla. Putting them away. She just had a bit of a vomit. It's always nice. And check out the size of this cup. Adam got a small, got a large, but look how big it is. It's huge. Oh, wow. Well, guys, that's it for this episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do go like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. And guys, please leave a comment down there. We answer back to everybody. So get down there if you've got any questions. We can answer them. And until next Sunday, we will see you then. Thanks, guys.